What's up YouTube? Joseph here, aka Professor Joe. As you can see, I am very excited because this is my first out of many YouTube videos. I do want to thank my subscribers for your support. I really appreciate it. In this video, I do want to share how I came up with the name Professor Joe, why I started this channel, and the contents that will be available on this channel. So let's start with the name Professor Joe. So something that is very interesting about me is the fact that I am a gamer. And back in the days when I was much younger, there was a game called Clash of Clans. I don't know how many persons know it, but that's a strategy game where you have to build strategy or think before you attack your opponent. So I was very good at creating strategies, and I normally tell my clanmates how to attack because I'm someone who I hate to lose. So I will try everything in my power to make sure I win. So I was a bit bored of my name, my in-game name, which was Joseph123AB, very lame. And I asked my clanmates suggestion for a name, for my new name. And that is when they came up with several names, one in which was Professor Joe. So I think to myself that this name sounds pretty cool. And then that is when I decided that I'm going to stick with that name. And then I use that name for almost everything. So that is how I came up with the name Professor Joe. Why did I start this YouTube channel? So for one, driving is my God-given gift, and it is also something that I am very passionate about. So, you know, when I was younger and I bought my first car, I taught one of my friends how to drive because he was very interested in driving. And when I was, teaching him, I realized that what I was relaying to him was very clear, and he understood exactly what I was telling him to do. So that opened the door to my passion. And that is when I said, hey, this is something that I might enjoy doing. So that is when I decided that I'm going to go out there and start to, sell myself in terms of telling others of the skill that I possess. And that is when I started my driving. I wouldn't say driving school, but that is when I started teaching persons how to drive. So when I started teaching persons to drive, I realized they were doing very good. Persons got their license, and I'm talking about in Jamaica right now, even though I'm in the US right now. So persons got their license and they started recommending other persons to me. And this is when I realized that, this is definitely something that I'm good at. You know how some persons have to go to driving schools, or they might have to learn from someone to get some knowledge of driving. That was definitely not the case for me. Funny enough, I was born in a taxi on my way to the hospital. So maybe that is where I get my driving skills from. Alright, so the content that will be on this channel is, of course, driving lessons, driving tips, and if I'm on the road, whether going to work or just traveling, and I see something very interesting, I will share it with my subscribers. Another important thing is I also work for Amazon. I'm a delivery driver for Amazon, a step van at that. So I will also, give persons tips or share with persons how I go about delivering, and also how to be a very good Amazon delivery driver. So if this is something that you're interested in, hop on in and come drive with Joe. So I do want to say thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.